daughter called me the other day and she's like, I just met a boy. I was like, why? You're born here, you don't need a green card. She's like, Mom, he's really nice. Nice? Who needs nice? We need rich. And she's like, Mom, hear me out. He's an engineering major. I said, okay, I'm listening. He's from Connecticut. Fine, go on. His mom is the head of development at HBO. I said, he's got potential. So I have a third kid. I forget about him sometimes. I don't know what to say about him. I don't really know him. I mean, the nanny says he's perfect. But in our house, we don't use the word nanny. We call her auntie. Because this way she can sit in for us at parent-teacher conferences, at doctor appointments, at college graduations. But speaking of college, I have to tell you, I have uncovered the world's biggest scam. Did you guys know that in this country, the parents don't get to decide what the kid's gonna study? You all knew this? I really thought when my kid goes to college, I will call the college up. And I will say, Comp Sci 1, Comp Sci 2, go. She wants to have some fun. I understand that. Give her one class in chemistry. It does not work that way. They're so rude, they'd hang up on me. So I had to call my kid and ask her. I was like, what are you enrolled in? What are you studying? Are you guys ready for this? Ceramics. $80,000 to learn how to make clay pots. Do you know who else makes clay pots? Villagers in India. Because they have nothing else to do. My kid is in Palo Alto, the epicenter of technology, making clay pots. Why am I being punished, Ganesh? Do you know how bad something has to be when the nice white guy in the audience is like, oh no? And now I have an update on this situation, and you guys are going to think I'm making it up. I'm not. I'm telling you the truth. I just found out that she's required to take a class in wellness. So she's enrolled in meditation, which costs extra. While she's meditating, I'm gonna go have a stroke. I mean, I'm an immigrant parent in America. It's hard for me to raise my kids here. I'll tell you why. Because here, people like to do dangerous things just for fun. Just for the thrill of it. They like to go sliding down mountains, fall out of airplanes, dive into oceans, just for the thrill of it. Back home, when I wanted to experience the thrill, I drank tap water. Now, my son wants to go bungee jumping. Could you imagine? My son, my daughter, whatever. And I said, no, you can't go. And he goes, why not? My friend Scott went. Scott. He put a photo on Instagram. I said, Scott should go bungee jumping. Scott has a B in math. He has nowhere to go but up. You want to put a photo on Instagram, take a picture of your GPA. And you know, the other thing that has us immigrant parents really confused is this modern parenting trend in America right now. People trying to be friends with their kids. Anybody know what I'm talking about? Yeah, right? I know brown people are like, what? No, it's a thing. It's a thing here. There are parents in this country right now telling their kids, don't worry about your grades. Don't worry about your job. You be happy. If you are happy, we are happy. Don't worry, be happy. Who's heard that song? You've heard that song? That would never be an Indian song. Our song would be Don't Happy. Be worried. And there is so much to worry about. Let me share a statistic because I'm nothing if I don't have a statistic for you. Last year, 6 out of 8 spelling bee champions in America were Indian. Our community was devastated. They were like 75%. That's a C. A C is for chiropractor. That is not a doctor. And you know, when I make these jokes, people ask me, they're like, how can you be so strict and old-fashioned? You're a comedian. Yeah, but my kids don't know I do this. I leave my house in scrubs. My LinkedIn profile says Mount Sinai. Okay, I was kidding about that. They do know what I do, and it's all because of Zoom. The last few years, I did a lot of shows on Zoom. How many people here are still working on Zoom? A little bit, right? At least a little bit. Zoom was good in the beginning, right? Like you wore your nice shirt, you combed your hair, you look good. Then a few months into it, you took a little bite on the side. Then a few more months, a little drinky. Now we're like, I'm just going to take a shower. Just keep the door open. So I did a lot of shows for Indian families, Indian events, and in those shows, I would have a lot of Indian uncles. Now, in America, we've heard a lot about Indian aunties. But can we take a minute and talk about Indian uncles? Yes? So this is how the Zoom would open up with like 100 little windows and all these Indian uncles in them looking at me like this. As if to say, who is this woman and why is she talking? And then while I was doing my set, the chat room would be fired up. You know, the chat room that we could all read, including me. She's not funny. That's not funny. Okay, maybe she's a little funny. Yeah. No, you can imagine these Indian uncles, right, walking around with their hands behind their back, belly protruding out, as if they're all doing hospital rounds. But really, they're just at a garage sale. And if you go to dinner with an Indian uncle and tip 20%, they lose their minds. They're like, oh, no one told me I'm having dinner with Bill Gates. So I make fun of Indian guys, but the truth is they're great guys. Good fathers, great husbands, great providers. You'll never see them dunking a basketball. But they all bought Google at the right time. No, not my husband. No, my husband bought Dell. Because, you know, who needs money? And the Indian aunties are not off the hook. No. Kids here think they have it bad. They complain about things like, they're like, oh, I grew up in a rough neighborhood. Greenwich. I didn't belong. She was mean to me. What, do you know where I grew up? In India. With Indian people. I wish I had white bullies. I had scary Indian aunties. This used to be my birthday. Come, beta. Pinching cheeks until the blood clots. Who is 16 today? And fat? And single? Happy birthday! And it's not like I could say to her, who is 58 today? And fatter than me? But I didn't want to die. And now that I'm an Indian auntie, by the way, shout out to all my Indian aunties. Out here, online, at home, because of you guys, I'm here today. So my aunties will understand this, right? When we hang out at dinner parties, the kids all assume we're talking about them. We're not talking about them. We're talking about the one auntie who wasn't invited. And the kids here are so delicate. My 16-year-old son, so handsome. He recently asked me, he's like, Mom, are you proud of me? I was like, proud of you? Why? And he goes, because I get good grades. I said, you get good grades because we make you study. We get you tutors. We feed you almonds. You should be proud of us.